What's happening, YouTube? It is your boy Wavy D, and as you guys can tell, we back with yet another video. And not only are we back with another video, I'm here to bring y'all yet another vlog video. You heard correctly. Your boy is finally back with yet another vlog video. And I think I got us a pretty good location for us here today. It's pretty well known, and the food from here is loved from all around the world. Guys, this video will be taking place in none other than Italy. You heard correctly again. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys to Italy with me. And y'all already know how these videos go, especially if you've seen my last videos. And if you haven't, make sure you go check those out. But basically what we're going to be doing in today's video is just heading out there and do some sightseeing. Not like my last video where we kind of went from sightseeing to bar hopping. Sorry about that. But for this video, we're just going to focus more on what sights they got out here. But before we hop into today's video, I just want to give everybody a huge thanks. Why, you may be wondering? We finally made it to 500 subscribers, y'all. We finally halfway there. All we need is 500 more, y'all, and then we at 1,000. But once again, thank you all so much for getting me this far. And now that I gave you guys my thanks, let's hop into the video. Let's get it. I bet. We finally made it to the city. And let me tell y'all, I was already loving the scenery of the place. The narrow streets, the plants on the side, the pigeons that don't fly away when you get close to them, the people drying their laundry on the balcony. I'm just not used to seeing this kind of structure. And over here on our right, we got ourselves a little corner store. And over to our left, we have ourselves a little restaurant. If I had to guess, that's what it is. And right across the street, they got this little wine bar. Of course, it's Italy. And when we walk a little further, you can see there are a lot of boat owners in Italy. And as we head to our left, they got this walk-through park that you can, well, walk through, with a decent looking restaurant over here to our right. And as we walk a tad bit further, we start to approach this church-like building that actually had a bit of history to it. Feel free to pause the video if you want to take the time to read it. And as I entered the front gate, I came across this cool looking bird that I thought was fake at first, but turns out it was real. They also had these statues all throughout the property of the church, which, if I had to guess, is telling the story of Jesus Christ. People of Italy, and my Lord, if he is watching this video, please forgive me if I am wrong. So this about wraps up the church. But when we head back downtown and cross this really cool looking bridge, they got more boats out here. And when you walk around this corner, turns out you can rent one. See? Just like them. They also had this really cool wheel that had the countries Tokyo, Canada, United Kingdom. I'm not sure what country this is, and I'm pretty sure this was America. And as we continue to walk forward, we start to walk through these small alleys that, if I had to guess, is kind of like their neighborhood. And when I tell y'all, it smelled like nothing but cat feces back here. But long story short, most of these were homes, and I'm pretty sure there were a few small businesses back here. But to sum it up, this is where the people of Italy lived. Is that supposed to be a woman's body? And as we continue back down on this street, this is where they got the fancy stuff. Like, as you can see, they got Calvin Klein, they got Gucci over here, Versace, and those fancy Meta glasses that everybody's wearing. So that about wraps up the day to, ooh, that's a nice car. But let's continue showing Italy through the nighttime. See, this is where it starts getting interesting right through this giant doorway. See, now you walk through here. And then over to our right, we got ourselves this really cool looking church. At least I think it's a church. Then as we look over to our left, we got ourselves the rest of the city. And right up here, when we walk a bit further, we got ourselves some more buildings. If I had to guess, I would say that they're hotels, or maybe they're homes, I'm not sure. And right over here, we got this elephant sculpture that I thought was pretty cool. And over to our left, we got ourselves another church with an Apple store right across the street from it. So if you ever in Italy and need to buy you a new iPhone or a new MacBook or something like that, they got it out here. And if we make a left right here, we come across these stairs that was really giving me John Wick 4 vibes. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But if we continue straight, they got this international candy shop that got these really cool figurines that everybody be talking about. I forgot what they're called though. And right next to it, they got this donut shop with the one and only Homer from The Simpsons standing out front. And as we turn left up here, we start to approach this Roman Empire looking area. As you can see, they got the pillars here with some writing on them. Please feel free to translate them for me in the comments since I don't read nor speak Italian. And down here behind the pillars, they had these underground tunnels that I highly doubt we can walk through, but it would be really cool if we could. And over here was giving me real gladiator vibes. You sit down up there and watch the fight down there. And when we walk back, we come across this nice looking statue. It even has little musical notes on the side of it. And as we come to an end on this street and come across this statue, again, I cannot read Italian. Feel free to translate it for me in the comments. I decided to cut through this alley, as scary as that sounds. It was actually pretty cool. It had all these nice lights and these restaurants that look really expensive. Like right here, this restaurant called Sale Pal e Noro. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Another restaurant called Moon, Giza, Palpateria, and many more. Alright, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. Your boy's feeling hella tired, and I'm feeling a slight headache coming on. I think I showed y'all enough of Italy for one day, so I'm about to head back to the ship. Good news, y'all. I made it back to the ship, which means that is a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. But most importantly, you gotta hit that subscribe button too. Like I said, y'all, we're already at the halfway point. We just gotta keep it going. Now, I'm about to take me some Excedrin. Hopefully I can nap this headache away. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Stay wavy. Peace.